today's session, we will just focus on microstructure, especially on 15-minute and what's happened if you have two microstructure there against each other. One says short and one says long actually. Which one is right actually? So which one is the strongest one actually? So when the market actually opened here, the microstructure, the first one that I missed actually was the one here. So we go up here. We have a pullback here. Where is the pullback here? Where we had our breakout. I see that candle close nearby here, but maybe we don't know that actually. The retracement is only one candle, sometimes worse, sometimes not. I want to be something stronger. I saw that one here. You see the three candle pattern here. We get up, retesting three candle pattern. Let's go actually. So once we're that one I missed, but I got that one here. I say, hey, I have what I see here. Now we're breaking here. I use a small pullback because I don't have any wick here, and choose to be told it almost hit my stop loss here. It hit almost my stop, but I would have entered again because everything's saying here it's gonna go up, up, up actually. Okay, and even once I was in profit, maybe bringing my stop loss to a small loss, that would have actually kicked my stop loss and I would enter it again because it is unlikely something like that goes down again. So what was my problem again? I was looking, hey, on days before when we started, we had only one direction, or here, one direction, since we have much room to the left side. That's okay, and it does not mean always it's gonna be like that. Since we have room to the left side, we go just one direction. You know, you should see the market. Have you even eaten a gyros or the Turkish version döner? Do you know that? So you have a kebab, okay? And it's circling around, and you need to get slices from it, slices actually to put in the bread. So I like to get my slices from the market. That's the market, okay? Each time I'm getting hungry, my hunger is when I see opportunity there. Then the microstructure is talking to me. I'm slicing it there, okay? You know, you're laughing about that's the truth actually. Let's say I got into that position here. The moment, let me get my famous calculator here. Without that we cannot work here, as you know that, because I wanted to send you in the, you see that okay, that's the moment. What I see here, I say, hey, I got a gravestone candle actually, an inverse gravestone candle actually. That one is saying immediately, let's say you got into the position like me here. I got into the position was just here. The moment you get that one here, okay, or it was below, I don't know, remember, no, it was below, I think. Oh, the moment you see that here, you have two choices: get out immediately, or nearby the wiki put your limit order, your TP actually. That means get out of that trade. Even that goes higher, it does not matter, because the point is this: once we have an unrealized profit and we want to let it run, and to the left side I see I have much room actually. I don't know what is gonna happen here. So what I like to do here, where I see the microstructure is talking to me through the price action, then through the candles, I'd like at least to slice my part of it. So here it would have been 1400, for example. So far so good, okay? Then what did happen here? We got that one again, only closing candle. You say, oh, it's going up. No, I should have waited. No, you don't know what is happening. Even it goes all the way up. It's not about that I would get the home run here. I want to get my part actually, slices actually. It could be something 1400, 1500, whatever. After that, the market drops, create a liquidity sweep from here, and ended up here. So the next one would have been here to say, hey, you know what? After seeing that candle, I got everything from here. So I see that one is closing above that actually, since the wick is not that much big. So I get here into the market. So where is my target? Let's go. Where could have been again here where I get out of the trade? I see, hey, I have a wick here. The next candle comes close nearby that one here. You see? Close nearby here. Hey. That's a signal maybe for return. That doesn't mean I will go short here. No, I'm not talking about that. But that's going to be a little bit risky since we say, hey, the market is going just in one direction here. But what I know here, hey, the moment I see that, get out of that trade. 1900, 2K here, 1400 there. Together you have made 35, 34, 3500 so far. Only 2 trades here, 15 a minute, that's it. A smart trader is, for example, someone, let me see if he's here right now. Is he here? Sabri is a smart one. He made his money here with me. He made 1400, 1700 here, and he said, okay, what? Okay, and he stayed out of respect a bit with me, and then apologized and went to do something else actually. That's a smart trader. Smart traders are those who make their money and leave the market. It is always easy to make money, but are you able to hold to that money? That's the difficult part. Yesterday, I made almost 6K. Guess what happened? How did I close my day? After 3.5 months, I had my first losing day. Not because I don't know something was with them, no. I was not sticking. I didn't pay any attention to the market, to my own rules here actually. And I ended up with minus 1500. That means I almost lost 8K from here to here. Pure honesty here. Okay, that was something. Okay, the next one here could be here actually. That one was a trade, and Mr. Nasser, you and I, we look into the 5 minute. Again, when it comes to gold, do not look to the 5 minute again. Just stay conservative as possible. Even let's say, hey, I saw to the 5 minute, I should have, if I would have taken a look, I could have said, no, stay conservative as possible. Because we thought we're looking here at the 3, we'll look to the 5 minute here. Let me show you here. Was actually, so we thought, hey, we see here double bottom. You see, that's the problem with 5 minute. Hey, we see a double bottom here because we were looking like that. Hey, it's looking promising here. Let's go. What is the problem here? 5 minute is not the only thing to use. 5 minutes for me right now, only in Nasdaq, even is for the pullback right now. Maybe I was thinking, hey, to double top, double bottom. No, I'm thinking even to move away from that one even, because it's not looking promising to me anymore, if I'm honest with you guys. Okay, let's go here. What we see here, that was a trade. I think Nasser took that trade. You see, I don't see a double bottom, double top here. Maybe someone says yes. What I saw here was, hey, we had our breakout here actually, and it came back here. What do I see here? I see piercing within confirmation. That one comes here, close here. I was trying to get along here. That's okay actually. What was my idea? I say, hey, you know what? That's my first leg. That's gonna be my pullback. I see the rejection here. I did not take that one because I don't know, maybe it's coming more down. And then I see, hey, I have an inside candle. The inside candle is in piercing. And then that one closed above that and above that one. So I wanted to come in here. I got in here with that candle here and was hoping, hey, we go up. The idea was like this, guys. We go up. Oh, let me make it here. We go up, we come down, and from here I was, hey, we're gonna go up like that. But it did not happen. Again, there is no holy, but that was okay. Everything was here. And then what we see here, something that I missed up, but Nasser took that trade. Good for him actually. You see that one, finally we were here actually. We were stuck here. Finally that one closed below that one here. Maybe I was like, but the candle doesn't look that much promising to me, but I missed out on something. Look at the wick here. What does it say? Hey, I get the liquidity sweep of the liquidity sweeps here. It's not a 3 candle pattern, but you get the idea. The sweep actually. I got everything from there. And with the wick is always showing me who is in control here, guys. If we look at that candle, we're not talking about microstructure here. It's not about the candle. We finally get to break that price action here. We could not break that. We have that actually. Someone could say, hey, Parsa, that could also be a false breaker. Yes, you're right. I hear you out here. But you need to look at the whole microstructure from bottom and also from the top. From the bottom, I see, yes, I have slightly closed below that. But could also be what is it called? False breaker. But when you look to the top here, say, hey, the wicks here are bigger, especially the last one. I see I have a bigger wick here. I have the liquidity sweep of all liquidity sweep here. You get in with the closing price, or you put a limit order here. Okay, and let's say you want to go down. Okay, you see that one is going down. Your target should be the cross candle here, for example. The cross candle here. You see the wick of it, and it's, by the way, that wick too. Okay, you can use that one. It's almost 1700 here. Let's say you made some money, and since that one is going into your favor, you say, hey, with the first two trades, I made over 35K. Okay, no, I say always 35. My apologies, that would have been nice. 3,500. The next one I had in stop loss 400, 500, but I'm still at 3K. Once that trade goes into my favor, what I do here, my stop loss, for example, used to be here about that candle here. Now I bring it to a really small loss here, $32. What you can do here, you go with the first candle where you see the exhaustion. Do you see? We go all the way down here. After that, what do I see here? That one closed way below that, and I see the cross candle here. What was it again? When we have straight one color at the end, we see a cross candle. Well, what is a cross candle? Doji, base candle, hammer, inverse hammer. If you see something like that, or it's an engulfing one, whatever, three candle pattern, and you see it's the opposite color, it is most likely that it will return from here. So if you're willing to hold to that position here, now, why is the reason? Because I say, hey, I made some money here. Even that turns around will kick me out with a bit actually. So that could have been a good one actually. So to see the microstructure and using the microstructure to our favor. Again, the first 15 minutes we do not trade here, so we do not need even to look here. So again, back here, okay? Then let's say you see that and you say, hey Parsa, I opened a long position here. Yes, that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes that you're open a long position here and your stop loss would have get kicked. Let's say you get in here with the closing price, whatever. Your stop loss is below that actually, and that one comes down and kicks you out here. That's okay. Where could have been your next entry here? Could have been here actually. You see what I see here? I have here first bottom, and that's gonna be the second one. Why that? You see I have a wick. After that I get two candles to close nearby here. That could have been the trade. I missed out that one here because I was sleeping. I think Nasser and the Sabr were talking. I wanted to join them, but I had no power to get out of my bed actually. I'm sorry because I was wasted. So that's actually without confirmation, or the confirmation is not that much deep. Why not? Because that's closing nearby here, but that candle is talking more to me. We're returning, but again, you could have taken that one here. It's actually good. We see after one candle, took 1, 2, 3 candles, we are not able. We get weak, and even at the end, we just get to close nearby here. We are not able. That could have been an entry, or you wait here where you see even the confirmation here. So where could have been to put our orders? Maybe, hey, I see that one is closing here. I see the cross here, the respecting a price. I put it just here, for example. I think I did. The moment it's coming down, stop loss goes a bit below that. It's going to be high. And my target was here, the wick here, actually. I put it slightly below that, actually. That was my target here. When you go my screenshot, actually, you will see that I made 209. I say here, slightly below that. Once the trade went into my favor, like always, I bring it to a small loss actually. And once you start cooking, you let it cook. Do not look at the microstructure here. The only thing here is just maybe to add it. You see, hey, I see we were trying. Finally, we break out here. Maybe I can use that, for example, to add it. But since the distance is not that much and the price is actually good, I'm making already with one lot 3K. And that's the way I say only 15 minutes price action. I'm not looking at other things. Hey, I get here, things like that. Today would have been easy to make it even 10 grand, 7, 8 with one lot, 3, 4 trades. You don't need even more, and you don't need. And the New York session has not even started yet. Do you get the point? How powerful that is? You make money, and the New York session has not even started yet. The big market actually, the Nasdaq belongs to New York actually. I mean to the U.S. stock market. So that's the way you could easily, you see I have nothing here. I don't have VWAP here. I don't have any indicator here. I don't use any time phrase higher. If you want to be successful, you need only, if you ask me actually, based on my almost 4 or 5 years experience as a retail trader, and things that I have experienced myself and other things so far and so far. If you want to be successful, actually, you just, for the moment, you just only need one market, one product, which means one instrument. I would definitely go with Nasdaq, not with gold, because gold is a bit trickier. But if you say no, I feel comfortable, I'm also have my experience, it's okay. If you want a second thing, have gold actually. So they're like bit independent from each other. And as you see here, you see that one is going up and not that much, and that one is falling actually here. So, and the next thing that I wanted to tell, yes, one market, one instrument, max two, max is two, and you feel comfortable. You say, hey, I have some experience, I can see that. For example, Brian, for example, has experiences. For example, I don't know, Hamza, Tarek, Nasser, Saber, you have some experience. If you feel comfortable, yes. But if you say, I'd like to start actually from scratch, stay with one. And the next thing, one time frame actually, 15. If you look at the 5 minute, only to catch the pullback actually, only to catch the pullbacks actually. That's it. I'm even moving away from double top, double bottom from 5 minute, because it's giving you too much mixed signals here. You can get that actually from the 15 minute actually. I have to look that up, but actually that's only use it on pullback actually. For example, if you have breakouts and coming retesting, what is the retest? It's probably the pullback actually. You go up, break that, and it's coming down to retest that to go all the way up here. And when you use only one time frame and one strategy, and what should be your strategy? What is our strategy? What is our everyday strategy? What is it based on? What is it based on strategy that we're using here? Come on, guys, you know that. Microstructure. Thank you, Hamza. The microstructure is you don't need anything more from the market. You don't need daily. You don't need one. It's okay to use that actually. If you feel comfortable and it gives you clarity, go for it. But you see, the easier that is, I just need my phone actually. The moment you're using other things here, you have so many indicators, you need to zoom up. But here I have my phone. I just need to take my I'm trading on my fucking phone here. My apologies for the language here. Do you get that? I did 5K today just with my phone. It could have been easy 10. Again, I was a little bit emotional, then I got to myself, okay, let's go look here what was wrong, what you did actually so far. There were some other mistakes that I did actually too. Okay, let me close that one here. So far, any question, guys? Is anything not clear enough? I mean, if you feel comfortable with your indicators, go for it actually. It's your life. You do you actually. I have no problem with that. But if you want to make the big money here, you see only indicators here. You can see even you have actually, you can say, hey, that was a double bottom here, but I see even a bigger double bottom here if I want to see it like that actually. So I saw that the mini one, actually the local one, if I zoom in, even if I zoom out and look at the bigger picture, I see even a double bottom. That means you can even use here to get in. We finally break it, go all the way up. So that's the thing. Another thing that I saw here was here on no question so far, was here actually. Same goes here. You see, we had the breakout here. That was looking something like the 15 minute that we get sometimes in the New York's opening actually. That was the reason, hey, I have some openings here. Get it here, was going long here. And when you get here, I tried to add in, was going up, up, up. Where should I get out? The moment I see that one. Why? Because easy. Look here. The whole movement here. You see, from here to here. Actually, or let me put it here. From here to here, it's part of that one actually. We get up, we consolidate. Let me put it like that. We go up, first leg, we consolidate, and we want to go for the second leg. And we get that one here. You see that? I see, hey, double bottom. Get out of that trade here immediately here. If you're still in that trade, get out of that trade. Look. I'm gonna show the opposite here. I was here long. I got here. I think I got even with the closing price here. I know someone is saying maybe it's 700. I wanted to go more, but that's it actually. So get out of that trade. Here, should we go short actually? You see that one is coming here, close below all of them. I wait another candle here. I don't know that. That one here, I don't know that. And what do I see here? I have again those candles. They're bouncing actually. Okay, they're consolidating. It goes here and bounce back. With that one, you could be able to go short here actually. Bounce actually. You know again. We consolidate them. We need break from one side. It comes to the consolidation, bounce and get down.
I have a question.
Sure.
You
go
see
ahead.
a cross candle there. So why would you go short, considering that you have a big bearish candle, and then right after that you have a cross candle just before that? Yeah, this one here. Just after this, the cross candle. The doji.
Okay. And what was the question about that?
The microstructure is saying that it's going to go up. So wouldn't you go long here?
The microstructure is actually quite the opposite. You see, when we get a giant candle that close nearby a breakout, and we get a cross candle, usually it turns around. But since I was doing the market was for the last 3-4 hours was just feel comfortable to stay here, I say, you know what, I will do nothing here. The only thing that I would comfortable to, I see the market consolidate here, it touches here and get rejected, the bounce. Do you know that? When the market starts to consolidate here, I need a break from one side. The break happens here, and then I come up. I see, I touches here and bounce back. So I can use that to short that even here. But I did not do that here, truth to be told. I did not do that here. And even you say, hey, sometimes I don't feel confident, then stay out of that. But the trade that I took here, that one was coming down here. I say, hey, what do I see here? I see here the double bottom here. You see the double bottom here. I went here long, but I should put my limit orders here. Why here? Can someone tell me why here, not there? Can someone tell me? Can someone tell me, hey, you see the double bottom here? Okay, in the second bottom, you see the 3 candle pattern. And that one has no wick at all. Go in with the closing price or put the limit order here. But why should I have put my limit order here? Can someone tell me that? Why there? What should have been the reason to put it there? Exactly, opening, closing, line to a price. I see the first candle, the second candle, and the third candle respecting the price. Usually that happens when the second candle is a small, the body of the second candle is a small cross candle here. You see, I say, hey, the closing here, the opening here, and the opening here, they're respecting a price, I put my limit order here, try to go long. Maybe someone says, hey, but Parcel, wait a second, you get another 3 candle here. Okay, someone says, hey, you get another 3 candle here. Now, we come to the point microstructure versus microstructure here. On the one hand side, you say, hey, I have the double bottom here. Okay. The other one says, hey, I'm just the 3 candle pattern here. Okay, which one to continue the trend here? Which one is right actually? The double bottom or the one that likes to continue the trend here? And say why. And it's always good if you look at the candle, look at the top and the bottom. How does this candle look here and here actually? That's, for example, your candle here. Okay, look how is the top here and look how is the bottom here. Both actually. So the first 15 minutes is closing. That one is breaking, by the way, out. The reason we should not take any trades, you see, we go into the breakouts here. Once we break that actually, maybe we break that actually, we wait for the pullback actually, and then we catch that and we go, for example, break that one. Or when we break that, we wait for the pullback, we catch that and we go up here. Okay, again, can someone tell me, maybe someone is saying, hey, Parsa, the trend was to the downsides. That one, the 3 candle pattern that we see here, would have continued with the trend. But before that, I got the double bottom here. Which one is right now? Which one is a microstructure versus microstructure? Which one is right here? Any idea, guys? Please don't take all at once. Yeah, go.
Yeah, there are a lot of wicks, so maybe that's signaling that it is reversing the market.
Yes. First of all, when we see a double top, double bottom in 15 minutes, what does that mean? The trend is ending here. And especially, how do I get to that double top, double bottom? I see lots of wicks going on here. Okay, they tried it one more time to push that up, but they could here. Even that one here, see here, I get lots of wicks here. They're telling me, what is the microstructure telling me? Hey, we don't feel comfortable to lose that price level here. We want to push up. So when I look here, means, hey, we want to break that high here. That was the reason with that candle I got out actually. I said, hey, I don't know, maybe I got here, I don't know. So I made 6, I didn't actually even here. I think I used the, here, I used that one here. I said, hey, 3 candle, I have another 3 candle. I have even triple top now. Okay, I have even triple top. See here. And I added in here actually. So with one I made 1600, something like that, and with the other one it was a 1600. No, 600 with one. The other one was 1600. And with gold I made almost 3k actually. Okay, so far. Any questions so far, guys? You see, the market is a freaking gold. Let's go. What happens yesterday? So far, you see. Oh, it turns around. That's the thing that I thought. You never know what is happening here. I don't care here what is happening here. So, what was here? Let's again. That was the thing. Let me see. Is the guys from yesterday who is here? Everyone here? Actually, yes. Nasser is here. Everyone is here. Okay. What we see here, first of all, the first thing that I see here. Yes, I see here the 3 candle pattern. I had the breakout. Hey, I will come easily here. That was my first trade. Good actually. The next one actually was here. That one I see. Hey, after that I come down here. I have a giant candle here. Let me zoom in here. I have a giant candle here, and I close near the breakout here in the zone. After that I got a cross candle. So I was anticipating it will turn to a double bottom. Usually after a trend. And by the way, the same thing happens here. So yes, I have the 3 candle. With 3 candle pattern, you have even the confirmation. With that one, that's a half confirmation, or at least the confirmation is not as strong like the 3 candle pattern. I see, hey, I have a trend here. It's pushing down. It's almost one color or almost one color. At the end, I get a cross candle here that is telling me, hey, I can get in. I got in here, got out here. I could have even get in here, but again, did not. But I got it, and I did not add in here. The next one, when I came down here, I say, hey, 2 candles, or sometimes only 1 candle. I get a giant one to come where I had my breakout. We talked about that from last week, Friday. We had it here, actually. We have the breakout. After the breakout, 1 candle, giant one comes to the breakout area, and after that, I get a cross candle. That means the opposite color is going to return from here. Is it 100% always? Of course not. That doesn't make it. Here, for example, we had that for, no, that's actually okay. Here, I went long. Or you see, again, the 3 candle pattern, for example, use a small, here. Maybe you see it's not that much. We use, for example, the body of the hammer here, or slightly above that, try to go long. And it's going long here. So now I'm talking here. What was our problem here? So what we see here, what I was seeing here, I said, hey, each time I saw here, hey, it cannot break that actually. I see it is respecting. I get a giant candle. The giant candle comes here where I had my cross, where I had my breakout. Actually, we had some here. We tried for 45 minutes, and then we had the breakout. Actually, that tried to come nearby. Somehow it did, somehow not. But that one comes here, close nearby here, and I got the cross candle, especially even 3 candle pattern. I put even a more position in. So I had 1 lot, another lot, got stopped out. Hey, what is happening here? That one closes here, gets rejected again. I should go long here. Again, here, closing here, 3 candle, try here, double times. I come in, adding more position each time. What was the problem here? Can someone tell me? Because we have microstructure, again, microstructure here. What was my problem here? Has anyone any idea when you look here? What did I miss out here, or we missed out here? And that's even the bigger microstructure here. The same what we had actually with Nasdaq today from the bottom. Now we have that with gold from top. So I give you almost the answer. You just need to put it together. The same thing that I showed here with the Nasdaq today No, I have it here. It was yesterday. Let me give you some hint.
The double top.
Double top actually. And what is stronger, a double top actually, or that one that is saying, hey, we get each time rejected here? Which one do you think is stronger actually, hypothetically speaking?
Double top, definitely.
It's for a reason double top. What we see, yes, it's a bit crooked, but it is not like this actually. It is not actually steep actually. Where we had the steep one, I think, the steep and crooked, that's a dangerous one. Here, it was here. We saw that in the 5 minute actually. But that was actually like this, and the wicks were pushing it up actually each time. That's dangerous. But when you look here, yes, it's a bit crooked here. I know what you're talking. I hear you guys. Maybe you say, hey, it's a bit crooked here when I look here, but you have here your double top here. That's the first top, and that's going to be your second top. The second one is even a bit higher than the first one. Again, Avi like that. I don't care actually. For me, just I need a double. That's it. And if I look here, I have even my 3 candle pattern here. Liquidity sweep, that one, and I say, hey, that one is actually good, because the second one candle is not only we have the liquidity sweep, we have the liquidity sweep from everything here. Probably there is nothing there anyway. With the closing price, or put here, since there is a lot of things going on here, you put here, and now you think, I know what you say. You say, hey, Parsa, but we get to that point here. After that, we get that it cannot go through that. It gets rejected again, or that one gets rejected here. I hear you out. That was my problem as well here. I was too focused here. But again, now we have microstructure versus microstructure here. Microstructure versus microstructure. That's the hard one, actually. I hate that one too. But which one do you think is the stronger one here, and why again? Please, you always target once. I don't get it.
Yeah, for the double top, definitely.
There is nothing more than double top. Double top. You know, it's when it comes to math, you have some rules. First the parentheses, then you have multiplication, then you have dividends, and then plus, minus. You have the hierarchy here actually. Same goes here. Yes, we say it's going microstructure, then 15-minute candle patterns that helps them to recognize those microstructure even better. Sometimes 5 minutes, but again, I'm moving away from 5 minute. That's the reason I got back here. I wanted to say most of the time here, the only reason to go here, maybe to get a pullback here. Make sure, you know what I mean. Maybe I'm seeing, I'm going up here, I see a pullback. Maybe let's catch the pullback here. And even that one, I'm trying to stay. Again, what is it called? Like a magic of the 15-minute candle. Lately we're too much in the 5 minute. Even to go, even not look for it once actually. Even you miss an opportunity, then so be it. Because you miss one opportunity, but in some other times you will make mistakes actually. I rather to lose 1 or 2 opportunity, but do not make so many mistakes then. Okay, so do you get the point here? Why that one? Once you're here in, and you see I had a double bottom here, now I have a double top here. What is that double top telling me, guys? Anyone, any idea? You can even see the target from here. It's going to be one of those swing low. The last swing low here, what was the last swing low? Was that one here. You can easily use that as your target, or not. You see, hey, I see a cross candle here, I see a cross candle here, and they both respecting the price here. I use the breakouts here, you see, easily. Or you know what, you see here, first time I got here, I was playing here, I got that breakout here. I can use that one too. It's up to you which one do you like to use actually, but in my case I would have used that one here, truth to be told. Here, so I'm near the second swing low here. You get here, it needs to come here, try to break that actually. And after that, here I will not trade here. Of course I will not trade here, because that's near market opening. But when I see that one here, I say, hey, what I see here, we get down here, I have double bottom here, those are almost next to each other, almost the same size, no wicks. That's a tweezer actually. Just with the closing price, jump in here. You see, instead of trying to do some freestyle here, just wait actually. When you have the double top, double bottom, there is nothing about them. You see, double top and double bottom, I should be very careful with that. It's getting somewhere to say it's the holy grail actually here. You're looking for the holy grail, there is no holy, but if something comes close to that actually, it's going to be the double top, double bottom. Beautiful double top bottom on gold yesterday. Yes, that was here from yesterday. So where could have been my target? I say, hey, you know what? I have a cross candle here. I can use that. Or look here, I had the breakout here. You see the breakout happens here, and I use that to my target. Let me close that one here. See? And so your stop loss go, for example, below the big wick here. That much easy. You don't need anything more. You don't need to see anything more. Do you see? Microstructure is the only thing that you need to understand here. It's got for a reason, microstructure. Anyone don't get it? Thumb down. If you get it, thumb up. So I know who get it, who don't. Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up so far. No thumb down. No thumb down. Okay, so you get it though. So the next one is, I see we have in consolidation here. You see, we have in consolidation here. The market consolidated, and then we have a breakout. What does happen here? It touches and bounce actually. The bouncy entry here. I know it sounds funny. I usually sometimes like to use the second one, but that's the thing. Sometimes you do not get the second bounce. So if the distance is not that much, get in with the closing price. I see. What was it again? The market consolidated. I need at least two candles here. They have the body showing some level. I need to one side breakout, and then I need a candle to touch the body and get then rejected. Hey, it touched that body here of those here, where I had my consolidation, and get rejected. With the closing price, I get in here. Where could have been my target? You see, hey, I go for the high here. I first candle that closed above that actually. That's going to be that candle. You see, instead to doing some freestyle there actually, you have 3-4 trades actually, 5 trades, each one 2K, 14K. I'm sorry, I said 14K, 1400 actually, 3K, 27K, easy 10K. Yes. There are people trading exactly like that. You don't need anything else, and that's happening every day. I can go back actually, every day I can show you that. It's happening every day actually. The only thing is you have to wait. You saw that sometimes we're bored actually. Everyone is doing something, playing with phone. Any questions so far, guys? Do you like that? Or don't you like that? I like that. Because it's easy to use. Easy money here. I should be careful with that. Again, so far you see you could, instead of using my, I have made so far actually almost 6K here, 5,700, and I lost actually everything, and I was minus 1,500. My first losing day after today. I did it right, so I'm up to 5K. Do you see the difference here? I did some losses here too actually, so it was almost break even with the wins that I had here. So break even, and even I gave, hey, that was something that I wanted to show you too again, because some people miss it again. On a day when you see it's going all the way up actually, it's going all the way up, one direction, you see only one direction is going here. The question is, how can we use that to our favor actually? How I know sometimes we'll look here, hey, on that way went up, or here we have so much room, it went in one direction. It should be again like when you're eating gyros or dinner. You have the kebab, it's circling around, and you slice your portion from it. Each time when you get hungry. On our hungers, each time when we see opportunity. What was the first opportunity here? Look here. It was here. The Asian market opens, and we had already the 3 candle pattern here. That goes here. Maybe use a small pullback that I use, but that one almost hit my stop loss, truth to be told. I should have got out of with that candle here. You see that candle here, that candle, or use a small maybe TP, put it here, because you see after that you get it somehow rejection. Hey, we don't feel comfortable to be there. So when I got here, oh, wrong actually, here, I should have got out here, or put my limit order at my TP here, so the wick here would take me out here. Yes, I know. Say, oh no, it's going up. Wait, first wait 15 minutes. Let's see how the candle is. And it's not about that you're missing opportunity. You wanna protect your unrealized profit here. You wanna go as long as is possible. So then we got that one here. Do not switch to the 5 minute anything. Wait here and say, hey, I got here. I got the deep liquidity sweep from everything here, and now it's slightly above that. And that one has a small wick here. That one does not count, that I counted, because that was just a liquidity sweep. So I will not have a deep here. I use the cross candle here, or let's say the respecting price here that I do. Put my stop loss here, for example, and try to go as long. Where could have been? I see, hey, wick. After that, one candle comes close nearby, like the retracement. One candle by many, or one candle, the next one closes nearby the wick. I know maybe from here we should get out here. Where did we have that? I don't say you should open a short, because I don't know that, because that's dangerous on a day that is going one direction. We had that actually. That's sell, but that should have been open. So 2K hit there, 1500 almost there together. 2 trades so far, 3500 actually. You can say, you know what? I don't want to trade here anymore. Sauber did the right thing. He made from here to here 1700, and he said that's enough for me. Actually, it does. So far, any question? Because I want to show you something here as well. Something like that we had it when we took the trade. Do you remember that? It was on last week Thursday actually. The one here. We saw here something. What was it here? We took that trade here. And I was so optimistic that I wanted to go for the high of the day. Actually, I wanted to break that. But of course, we should have used again the wick of the cross. And just stay a bit. Do you have any levels on your chart? No, I don't have any. I don't put any more. Maybe sometimes when I look to the left side, I don't have anything. I put the high of the day maybe to know, hey, that's the all-time high, or at the left, I have something up there. Sometimes like that. But if I have a breakout like that, I see that with my eyes actually. I don't know. So I want to trade naked as possible. So let's say here, we should have seen that here. Look here, I get the wick here. The next candle comes and closes nearby the wick here. Do you get it, guys? Even if we would have not used the cross candle, we should know, oh, it's dangerous. Maybe it's returning here, as it did actually. Do you get the point? So how easy? We had actually here, double top. Here, that one was the pullback. I say, hey, that's the pullback. I use it to go up. Good for me actually. Here, again, same idea. When I get in here, I don't know how much that's going to go up. The moment I see, oh, that one is closing up here, traded a wick. Let's go out of here, because I don't know what's happening here. And Azra and I, we saw actually the double top here. What a beautiful, you see the wick. But I was thinking, because I will have a deeper pullback and I used it here, I should have just used the one here, or just getting with the closing price. Again, where would have been my target? My target would have been that wick here. Or you see, I see, oh, after that wick here, let's say, that's a beautiful one, guys. That's a beautiful one. Let's say my target was actually that wick here. I was thinking, hey, to go to that wick here. After I seen that, hey, I get a wick, and that one comes, oh, it's getting nearby here. Maybe it's returning from here. Just get out with the closing price, or bring your target here, that maybe the next week gets you out. Yes, it did at the end get there, but that's smart trading actually. We don't know what is happening next. Do you get my point, guys, here, or not? Yes, no, yes, no. If no, then no one is giving me a no, then I guess that's so far so good. So, Brian, what would you like to ask?
And I'm just being silly.
Okay. And something happens here as well. Do you see that here? You see, some people see that and say, hey, we're getting here. No, you see, we get the wicks here, and that finally gets just to close near wicks. Wait one candle. If you see that, probably it's gonna go down. Where could we, or you can use even that one. You see, the market, when I look here, we had here. You see, we got here. Let me zoom out actually here. That one comes to the body and bounce back. Gets to the body, bounce back actually. I see that one, and I can use the bouncy because the bouncy we could not use it here because it went through that actually. Okay, it went through that actually. That one did not touch it and went through actually because we had that one. That one say, hey, wick touch it, get rejected. Wick touch it, get rejected. That one get touch it and gets slightly rejected. Even you can use that into your favor and short that down. Same goes here. Let's say you want to go, that should have been your target actually, but let's say you want to go as long as possible. You see, hey, I got a wick. Hey, that one is closing near by the wick. Hey, let's go out here. And by the way, that was the day where I opened a long position and covered all my losses and ended up with a winning day actually. Lately, I was thinking, hey, what is going on? I say, hey, since I'm trading with the guys here, I'm trying to get most of it, but just stick to the program. And if you look here, can someone tell me what you see here? Can someone tell me what you see here, locally speaking, after that push up here? What do you see here? Can someone tell me that?
That's another top with
yeah, exactly. Double top actually. Yeah, consolidated. But when you look here, I see, hey, that's a double top. I push up here. I came down, push up, and finally, I could close below that. So many things are talking to us here, guys. Many things are talking. So I see here, finally, let's get in with the closing price. Actually, I say, you know what? Let's go here with the closing price because it's not that much here, you see. Let's go with the closing price and the target when you get it up here. Again, you see how easy that is? Instead of us trying, hey, we have the break, let's go here. No, we don't know what is happening here. Wait for the confirmation. That's happening every day. Here in NASDAQ as well. Yes, we get a 3-candle pattern here. Let me look here in the 5 minute. Oh, yes, we missed maybe that one. Yes, we could have maybe taken that one. We did not actually, you see? But again, that's 5 minutes. Forget about 5 minutes. Fuck 5 minutes actually. Stay just 15 minutes here. It's the magic of the 15 minutes here. So, look. We had it here as well actually. You see? Got here, hey, that's my first top and that's my second top here. It's coming down actually. It's coming down here. And we had something like that. Or where was it? Here actually. See? That one is like that one here. Let me zoom in, have those next to each other. So zoom as possible. You see, I have the wick that get just to close here. Should we get with the close? But no, I want to see what's gonna next candle. The next candle maybe will create a liquidity sweep to get stop loss, to get some stop losses. But if the next one is a red one, even you see the rejection, that means it's gonna go down. You see, same thing actually here. Two different. One is NASDAQ. That was from last week Thursday, and that one is from Boost Thursday, by the way. What a coincidence. Do you see that? Just I'm using 15 minutes here. I don't use nothing here. I just use the microstructure of the market. Once you understand that, then you're good to go. There's almost impossible to have a losing there because even sometimes you have even losing trades. You have actually the holy grail here. You're looking for the holy grail. I should be very careful with the expression, but you have the holy grail here. Do you get it? First one I say, hey, wick, that get only nearby the wick closing. Okay. Next one, I wick for the next candle, so I want to see even a red candle. Even I see the rejection here. Even I see the rejection here. Get in. We want to go down. I see we get the liquidity sweep here. Or not. That is actually, that's a bit, it's also microstructure, but that's a bit, it's a confirmation too, but not as strong as the one that we have here when it closed below. Now when I see, hey, that one closed here, now I can see, hey, I see the microstructure here. I get that. That one comes here, but since I have lots of wicks here, and I see they're respecting the price here, I put my limit order here and go down. Where is my target again? Here, the cross candle here, we talk about it. So, I put my limit order here, Stop loss definitely about that one here. Let's go 300. That's enough actually. And now I go for the cross candle here, slightly above the cross candle here. 1400 here. That's almost more than 4.5, 4.75 actually. R actually. We're getting actually even to 5R here. If I even go exactly here, we get actually to 5R trade here. But again, I like to be slightly above it because sometimes it doesn't come exactly there. And you see there, hey, that's the wick, that getting nearby, and at the end I get an inverse candle here. What I said, if it's straight one color, at the end you get a cross candle. What is that? Doji, base, hammer, or like that inverse hammer. Because you're holding a hammer like that, and when it's the opposite, when the wick is up and the body is down, I mean the upper wick is bigger than the lower wick, that means that's an inverse hammer actually. So I get it here. So what with the closing or put a limit order here, you know where I like to go. Hey, where did I have my cross candle here, and I say, hey, those wick here, they're representing a price here. I'm sorry, not represent, they're respecting a price. It's not a big trade, but I also don't have that much of a big stop loss. Only 200 to make almost $1,000 actually. Again, 5K. Or you buy more, 20, then you have the same. 400 to making 2K actually. But again, that one is okay. Let it be a small one actually. Sometimes you need that. Because on the other hand, when it hits your stop loss, it's not big. Again, that's the easiest money that you can make. Okay. Same goes here. We talk about it. Was there something else? Yes, Azra and I was trading. Maybe for that I need to go to the 5-minute here. Also, because I need to show that was something that you and I, Azra, we were trading that, and I want to talk. That was last week, Wednesday actually. Is it Wednesday here? Yes, it is Wednesday here. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So we were showing here. Okay, we see we're in a range here. We have a breakout. Do not take that breakout. Actually, we took that. Actually, went into our favor. We brought our stop loss to a small loss. We got lucky here and turns around and hit because that's a false breakout. You don't know what is happening here. That's like the same guy that I showed you. Actually, he actually got the after breakout put a limit order. You don't know that actually. You want to catch the exhaust, and maybe that's just a false breakout. And we were watching here and we saw, hey, we're coming down here, the wick's getting longer, and at the end we saw that candle here. That candle got actually here where we close actually, and after those wick it can just slightly close below that, and with the wick I see rejection. We see wick, and then we get a candle to close nearby to get the rejection. Same way I said, hey, use it as your target when you say, hey, that trade is maybe turning around. That was something we say, hey, you know what? We go long here, and we will go long here. For our stop loss was here, and our target was, hey, we saw, hey, what is happening here? We have 2-3 candles, and probably that's going to slowly go up here. One giant candle or couple candles covered by many other candles, and that was going to be our target here. We said, hey, you know what? We will use that to our target. What did happen here? Here in the 15-minute, actually, we saw that one here. We saw a 3 candle, we saw a double top here. Double top is good here. Double top is good here. But what is the problem? Even if I have a double top here, there is one thing we should watch out here. What is the problem that I have here? Can someone tell me that? And even if you do sometimes mistake, that's what it's not a mistake. But even a double top, double bottom is not the Holy Grail. Yes, I call it almost. It comes. That's the closest thing to Holy Grail. But even that one is. So what is the problem here? Let me get rid of the drawing here. What is my problem here? Even if say, hey, the wicks here are big, but what is my problem here? There is some problem here. What do you see here? No room to the left. That's okay, and no room to what I always say, the direction you want to go in. You just need to look in that direction as well. So you see the double top here, so you're looking probably to go short here. So which direction do you need to take a look?
Look down.
Down. And when I look down here, I say, hey, I had a false breakout here, but I finally could with a spike candle get out of that, and that one is probably just the retesting here. You see, the smartest thing to do, what we did actually, we closed that and shorted from here actually. That was this stupid. What you can do, if you're broker, if you open a position, each position that you open, same instrument, it's gonna be this a separate one, then you can do a hatch. If not, when you get the average price, that's not gonna be possible. You could do say, okay, you know what, I give it one time shot. Since that is respecting you, that needs to come here. Since that one is not coming here, but unfortunately we waited actually more here, even that gets you in, you say, you know what, I bring here to small stop loss, okay, and that one I put a stop loss here. There is two things happening here. If that one is coming down, okay, it will kick that small stop loss and I'm gonna be still in my trade actually here. But if that one goes up here, it will hit that stop loss, but I'm still in that trade here. Do you get that point here? But that's only gonna be happen if your broker allows you, like Vantage or FTMO. Each position is separately, so you can do a hatch, open two positions against each other. But again, let's say your broker does not allow you. What should be the smartest thing to do? You say, hey, even that comes down here, you see I have lots of things going on, maybe it will return from here again. You also need to look, hey, RVR, does it make sense here? And that was something that was stupid from me actually, not from Azrai, because she was listening to me here actually. That I say, hey, let's do this. Even that comes on and hits me, that's okay. It needs to go through that. After it goes through that area here, I will catch the pullback somewhere and go with the pullback actually. Do not try to get greedy actually. The moment you get, so the smartest thing to do, if you can do a hatch here. So you have it from both sides. One stop, it's gonna get hit actually. But on the other hand side, when you get here to your take profit, that will cover the 200 loss that you had here. First thing. The next thing, do I see so far any question here? No one? That means not any double top, double bottom is good, especially like that. Hey, I don't have much room here. And we're pushing and I'm in a long position. So I bring my stop loss to a small loss, minus $10, minus $20 or even less, depending how much I buy always 10 contract here. So I say, okay, even it turns down, I get out just with almost break even, small loss actually. But with the other one, I don't know, it's mixed actually. I have a double top, I just here, I'm here, that doesn't make any sense. Double top should be, I need some trends actually to go up, to go pushing down, pushing up actually here. Now we get to that point here. Do I see a double top, double bottom here? Yes, I see that one here actually. I don't even, yes, I can use the 5 minute into my favor. And I see the 3 candle pattern, that was the reason we used that here, but even not. Let's see here what I see here. I see the first top, and in the second top, that's almost like in piercing. So the wick is outside that. So I can say that's a piercing without confirmation, but it's okay for me. I get in here because I see here, I got the liquidity sweep of the liquidity sweep here. So probably I will not have a deep pullback here because see, I got a deep liquidity sweep here. With the closing price, I just jump in and put my stop loss above that one here. I don't need even the big one. And where should be my target? I use the cross candle here, for example, or the wicks that I see here. You see, for example, hey, that candle is closing nearby the wick. Just let's get out of that one here. Do you get the point here, guys? Again, that's easy at 12, oh no, not 12 hour, but it's a really good one, 7-8 hour trade actually. Anyone, any questions so far, guys? Anyone, any questions so far? Well, 1 second, guys. My apologies, that was DHL Post, the mailman. So, did you any question here so far? No one? Okay. The same here actually. What do I see here? Do I see the double bottom? Yes, here. What I have here? I have the tweezer. 2 candles next to each other. What I can do is this. I use the below that wick. I put my limit order. Stop loss goes below the wick here. My target here, where is my target? My target is gonna be where I had my breakout here, the cross candle here actually. So here is going to be my breakout, or use that one, it's up to you, but let's say we use that one here. I'm just using 15 minutes, I'm not using 5 minutes. Have you seen me using once 5 minutes here? Have anyone seen me? It's only 15 minutes here. Making money here with 15 minutes. Even if you see that one here, you should say, what I see here is the same. By the way, your favorite retracement actually. Here, kangaroo tail continuation, we come up. That's below actually. You see that? Sometimes we have in something like that. What we see here, oh, see that one? And when you see that, you should anticipate that baby is gonna go up. And by the way, did go up. Again, easy here, or you can say, you know what, I use that cross candle there. You can use even that cross candle there. It's up to you. You see, before the market opens, you get to that cross candle here. I would have, even used that cross candle here. Easiest 1K that you can make. You're using just 15 minutes. The only thing is, it's going to be very boring actually. You're just sitting there playing with your phone, whatever. You have just to wait patiently. That's the only thing that sucks. Anyone, any questions so far? So, what we see here, just the pullback here. I want to catch the maybe the exhaustion of the pullback here. Here so far nothing. So take a sit and see what we can do here, guys. That one, let's see what is going to happen here. Even that's another 3 candle pattern, but close here. I will put my limit order here then, because they're respecting a price then here. And target is gonna be high of the day. For example, from here to here, it's gonna be 1400 something. So but I think we could go easily more actually. We could go more actually here. Because what is it here? I see we got here, we're pushing up. I'm using just the 5 minute in the pullback I said. So continuing with the trend actually. Even that's not a 3 candle pattern, I like to close it here for example. Then I can put my limit order here, some small stop loss, and then we're good to go. So get your horses ready guys, maybe. Anyone, anything like to ask? Do you see how easy it is just to work with the 15 minutes? Just 5 minutes just in pullback from now on. Only pullback guys, okay? We have strict rules. And that's for Nasdaq, not for gold actually. We stay away from 5 minutes, just 15 minutes. You see, today you could have made so much money with gold actually. So much money, so much. Here, nothing actually. Nothing is going on here that I could trade here. But here I like to see maybe something that giving me the vibe. For example, could be that kind of, or the next one closes nearby here and has a wick. Something like that actually. to get something like that, or that one here. Then I say, okay, we reached the exhaustion of the pullback. We were going up here, and from here we went up here, and from here now we go for the high of the day. We can go for the high of the day. He's going to be our target, or the first candle that closes above the high of the day. Do you get my point, you guys? That could be a possible scenario here. So far everything is good. That's the beauty of 15 minutes, guys. It's so easy. You can be anywhere, in the movies, shopping, on vacation, even you're at work. You bring your phone and click it, and then you continue with your work actually. So far, if it closes like that, we stay away from, because again, we need the confirmation. It's not 3 candle parallel, something that is up here actually. It's closing something like here up, so I can say, hey, they're respecting a price. So with the next pullback, I get in and we go flying. Anyone, any questions so far? Do you like the way to trade that way with the 15 minute actually? Or would you still like to trade with your 5 minute and 1 minute as well? What is it? 15 minute, 1 minute, or 5 minute? What is it? Or 3 minute, Brian? The calmer the better. Yeah. Now we're getting something here. Now we're getting something here. I like it. I like it very much actually. I get ready here too. I just used the pullback again. Just using the pullback here. Put it here, my stop loss. It's gonna be just, I do 200 actually. Same here. You know what? I put it slightly below that one here. So I did it here as well. I'll activate the trade actually. The bare minimum for me, it's gonna be the first candle close above that one. So let me make at least that one. Maybe if I missed it, and I'm not here. See, don't lose your shit, it's coming down. Don't lose your shit, it's coming down actually. We need it actually to come back. Otherwise we cannot get in actually. How do you think we get in? For example, oh, it's coming down. So yes, it needs to come down. Otherwise, how do you think we get it? It's gonna be just a week. When you see the close candle, yes, it was just a week and the end. Yes, go, Dennis.
Could this also be a retracement for further downward? You're muted.
My apologies. Yeah, could be actually, but not from here actually. You see, you have to look at the bigger picture here. Say, hey, we're getting up here. We're getting, you see, we got in here, and now it's wanna go up. We're already 100 bucks. Could easily still go down. I don't know that, but I have a good stop loss here. What is my stop loss here? Also, should be a good one here too. Yes, it's the same actually almost. Even if that hypothetically goes to mine, then so be it actually. That's the way we like to trade here. You see? Once you understand how the market moves actually here, you're good to go actually. Even that hits, that's okay for me, because I saw here we go up. I saw actually a really good one. The 3 candle pattern here, liquidity sweep closing above that, and it's even engulfing, not an A++, but an A plus, not A++, because I don't have a liquidity sweep. And if that one turns like that, it's good, because we got everything from here. You see, it knows some people put their stop losses here, or they got in here with the giant candle, say, oh, it's engulfing, let's put our stop loss below the engulfing. That's called stop hunting. Have you heard the expression, put your limit order there where you would do your stop loss? That's it actually. See, 3 candle pattern, it's go up, but I would put my stop loss below that candle here, that one would hit your stop loss. But instead I put my entry here, I got in, now we go. Actually, I like to see the first candle close above that, but maybe I miss it and I don't want to miss it, so I put a limit order target here, TP. And I think from here it's good. Actually, we have some times here, give it some time. Those are dancing candles here, do not load, let them play with your mind actually here. Once it goes to our favorite bring swing, and even it hits your stop loss, that's okay. We had our setup here. We only use the 5 minutes from now on, only Nasdaq, not gold. Only from here is Azrai here too. Are you here, Azrai? Because she's a true believer in, yes, she's here. From now on, we only use that in the 5 minute in the pullback actually. That's the only thing. So most of the time we're gonna stay here actually. You see, now it's pushing up. Now it's pushing up. That's called stop hunting. A lot of people, we're not the only one who knows the 3 candle pattern. That's smart money concept. Maybe you say, hey, Parsa, your 3 candle pattern, because I introduced it to you, or someone else introduced it to me. That's why I say Mujtaba's 3 candle pattern something, but that's from smart money. Even if someone does not know the 3 candles, hey, I know engulfing, that one is engulfing. I get in here, I put it here. And they can right away here down, they do some stop hunting, and after stop hunting they go up actually. That's the thing that they like to do here. So we have still some times to go. I will not do that. Do not move your stop loss. Do you know what? Maybe we will have some retracement candles here as well. So we have patterns in patterns. So the next upcoming candles will come here actually, close here, and then jump up. So from here, wait a little bit. First, I need a candle close here actually to go up here, close here. Then we move our stop loss to a small loss here. Small loss, even it's just $1 actually. I don't care. I don't want to see positive. It's called stop loss, not stop win. So, and your target is actually above the wick here. Okay, should be, if you have the same contracts like me, you would have it's going to be a 7R trade actually, by the way, if we get that 7R trade actually, it's decent one. 7R, I think it's a good one, decent one, and the rest is just waiting. So what you see here, guys, again, do not lose your shit actually. Bring not too soon yourself, and even that comes out hit yourself, then so be it. But if I would have brought it here, at least I would have lose less money. That's the wrong mindset actually. That's the wrong mindset. The mindset should be, hey, I only interfere with the market when the market gives me a clear signals here. When I interact only if I see opportunities here based on microstructure, and my entry is not based on my feeling, on mechanical. Mechanical say, hey, you should put it here because they wouldn't go a deep impact here. So that's the first thing. The next thing, I move the stop loss once it goes into my first. So I know I want something to close here actually, to go up here. Maybe the white candle close here could take someone couple of 5 minutes actually, 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, whatever, to go here. But after it goes there, then I'm willing to say, okay, now we, for example, move our stop loss. But for the moment, there is nothing we could do. Let's go to gold. Oh, gold is getting interesting too. But that one, truth to be told, is not that much close. That's the reason here. And the problem that I have here, even that's a 3 candle pattern, you see, I have lots of obstacles here. I still believe that's going to go up here. But the problem is here, okay, we missed that anyway. But you see, that one is too much far away from that. That one here was good actually. That one was even perfect actually. If I had that one here up there, I would have entered it immediately. Okay, and don't let me even start with that one here. That's even perfect. It's saying, hey, we cannot go down. Let's go up. The retracement candle should be used in the correct way actually. So here so far we have playing. Let's go back here. What we have here again. Do not let play with your free. Oh, I'm already 20. Let me bring it. No. That's the wrong idea. Even that chance and hit your stop, then so be it actually. So be it actually. But try to imagine that comes down here, close here nearby, and hit your stop loss with this one, and then jump up. What then actually? What then? They're playing with your mind actually. They're playing with your mind. The only thing that you can do, maybe, if you say, hey, Parsa, what if I missed up? Put, for example, an alert here. You see? Here. Put an alert there. Once it creates here, you get a phone. Oh, I get an alert. Bring your stop loss to a small loss, actually. If that bothers you, go do something else. put an alert here, for example, or it could be even below that actually here. Once it goes there, hits it, and you get it. Oh, now it's there. Okay, I can do that actually. Or it's closing there. Okay, I can, yes, no, I can bring that actually to a small loss actually here. But for now, we do nothing here. Even it comes down and hits your stop loss, then so be it actually. The moment you get into a position, you have to accept that that money is probably gone actually. That one is playing around here. Even thinking to put that maybe here actually. Yeah, it's more actually. Based on the 15 minute to put it, it's more actually reasonable truths to be told. Let me go to the 15 minute here. Okay, it's on, guys. Let me make that then 1500. So we have 1500 here. Let me make it there 1500 too. So I have my good 5-hour trade here. So far. Do you know why we have them? Maybe it's trying to get a double bottom even in the pullback, for example. You see, we're going up to get something like that actually. From here, it's gonna fly actually. That could be something too. What we have here, we can say, hey, what we have here was actually the kangaroo tail. Do you remember kangaroo tail? It's coming down here. Then we have the kangaroo tail here. It's going to be up. We're going to put your limit order, since we have actually big wicks here. At least actually put your limit order then here. After seeing the tail here, stop loss, for example, goes somewhere here. And then try to catch actually to go for the high here. But again, we did not take that one. You see, when you bring too soon your stop loss here, it will kick you out actually. That's the thing. Maybe it want to do, sometimes we do have, do you remember the Hamza? It was you or Hadi. You posted actually and say, hey, thanks to Parsa 3 Kanda, you had a double bottom. One of you have a double bottom in the pullback actually. That could also something that happens here. It could go also down and hit your stop loss, then so be it actually. I gave it a bit more room actually here. It makes more sense here. If it goes down, then so be it. But actually, truth to be, it makes more sense to go up here actually than to down, because when you look here, the microstructure is talking, and I interfere just with the market when the microstructure is talking to me. Otherwise, I do nothing here. There is nothing that I could do here. You see, I got here the kangaroo tail here. I got the kangaroo tail, and I had the 3 candle pattern. I don't care about the 3 candle, but if it helps my microstructure here, that's something that I say, okay, I'm willing to use that here. Otherwise, I don't care about the 5 minute, just the 15 minute here. From now on, only stay to the 15 minute. Otherwise, you start to lose money. 5 minute only for the pullback. Pullback, that's it. Only pullback. From now on, that's going to be our main chart here. We have only 2 products here. Left side, 15 minute Nasdaq. Here like that. Let me get rid of that one here that I created. Which one was it here? Futures 15 minute, and was nice to have you with us. And now go. And yes, since I have Nasdaq sometimes 5 minute, that's the only one. But actually, that's our mission from now on. That's going to be the 2 things actually. You see, now it's pushing up here. Once you try to use just the microstructure here, it's almost impossible to have a losing trade. Definitely. That one can turns around and hit our stop loss. I did not say that will not actually. It is more unlikely, I think, actually, based on the microstructure and the movement that I see here. It's more likely we got the exhaustion here, and it could not. Since it could not break the law here, now it's going to be break the high of the day. You see, it could not. Each time got rejected actually. You see, we got it 3 times. You see, I have here first time, second time, third time here. So the only reasonable thing is now we would like to go try to catch the high of the day, or even to go higher. What means higher? Even to get here actually. But I'd like to go at least here. Why? Because if I zoom in here, I see, hey, I have also a cross candle here. That makes sense. Hey, I was respecting sort of price here. Yes, that's a good one actually. And what is so far happening here? We don't know. Let me go to the 5 minute. Again, it's playing around. They're playing with your head actually. Sometimes you go, they're stepping up because it's playing to it, but they're playing with your head actually. They know some people replace their stop losses and they come stop hunting again. That was the first stop hunt. That's the second stop hunt here, because they know, hey, some people know the 3 candle, or they see just engulfing here. They say, hey, let's put our stop loss here. They come here. Or after seeing that here, they re-enter again. Okay? They say, hey, maybe that was stop hunting, because they know what stop hunting is. Not just amateurs. Some other good traders know that, hey, let's re-enter that again. Once it goes into your favor, they bring their stop loss to a small loss or small win actually, to protect their position. Hey, I'm 200 in positive. That's nothing actually compared to things that you can do here. They come down and catch it. Is it possible that it comes down and get us? Yes, it's still possible here. But when you look to that move here, it's more likely to go up here, because look, the wicks actually here, it's getting bigger. Yes, we had that here, but at the end we broke it actually. And that one, I think it's going to turn to a wick actually. But it comes down, then so be it. We have still here 1 minute to go here. The wick is here higher actually. If that one breaks that actually, then we have to go out of that trade based on the 15 minutes here. Even I don't like it actually to say, hey, because the 15 minute is breaking that, and yes. But again, we need to wait here actually. We need to see what is happening here. Let me zoom here. Okay, that one is coming down probably. Let's go to our position here. No, we stay in that. We stay. No. If that one would have closed below that here, that was just the exhaustion. You see, some people say, oh, let's get out. You see, that was the exhaustion. That one would have been closed here with almost no wick, or smaller wick actually. That would have been, hey, we're going here through. But that one means to me, hey, stay here. Even if that turns around, the microstructure is telling me, hey, stay. Yes, we got here liquidity sweep. Could not get, but you see that got rejected here. It bounced from, it just wanted to bounce from the hammer again. It just bounced from here, you see. Boom, bounce back actually. So now what we do is just to wait here. Actually, it's waited. That's the reason. But if that one would have actually closed here, actually, I would say no, it's closing below that wick here. Maybe let's get out of that trade, and that would make sense. Yes. Now we are protecting our capital, so we have less stop loss here. But you see, that wasn't. I say wait here, wait here. We have to look. Do you get the point, guys? Here, thumb up, thumb down. So no thumb down here. So far, so good. Two thumb up. Okay. So now it's going probably again. That's going to go up, and that's the reason I said only the closing candles, the thing that you see, oh, is coming down. What a strong of. Wait for the closing candles, guys. You see now it's pushing up. That was the last try actually. Now we got the double bottom even in the pullback in the 5 minute, which is a good thing actually. We got, by the way, is it possible, someone asked me, Parsa, to trade that just with that? Yes, just with that. You see, hey, you get that one here. It went up. That one just came close nearby here with the closing price of that red candle. And you see the wick, you can just jump in. It's the same what we do here with the 5 minute. That means when you see that, you see it's trying to go up, up, up. Then I get a pullback. How do I see the pullback? That one comes to close nearby the wick. See also the rejection. That's the retracement. With the closing price last second, jump in and let's go flying actually. And I don't know that for 100%, but it looks to me you are for a treat, guys. Wait for that candle to close, and then we can replace our stop. Or we can do that now actually. Wait first for the candle to close, then we can replace it actually here. and from here we can go up, actually up, 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 up. Do you like to trade like that way? No indicators, no other time frame, only one 15 minutes and sometimes 5 minutes, just for the flavor, you know. We use just the 5 minutes just in the pool, but for the flavors. And even that one, you don't need that. You can use the 15 minutes to see that. That's the beauty. From now on, that's our holy grail here. You see, it's going up here. Got the resistance. Oh, you see what? No, I see maybe that one we could have used. But again, we were talking about the other stuff there. But that's okay. You see, the market gives the market. You see so many opportunities yesterday, today. You just need to look the right way to the market. The market is talking to you. There is so many money to collect here, not for everyone. For those who behave right, actually. We get here, okay, we're getting to a good profit here. So the first thing, let's bring our stop loss below that here, below that one here. Okay, that's the first thing. That's gonna close here. The next one, maybe we go higher actually, and then I bring my stop loss here to a small loss, 17 bucks for example, and then I let it there. How many approximate setup do you get daily if you only use 15 minutes? Oh, that's a great question actually. It depends actually on the day actually, but I would say, how many instrument do you mean in Nasdaq and gold together, or just one? Just one. Okay, if you have one, actually I would say between 2-3 at least actually. 2-3 at least. 2-3 actually. For example, let's look here actually. We got one here, we got one here, we got another one here to here, we got another one, but the time is not good, but we got another one here, and we got another one here, and we got another one here actually. 4-5 actually. But you know, day to day, but I would say at least 3. Let's go with 3 actually. 3 at least, I would say 3 you get, but 3 clean actually, you know. Maybe wow, that's a good one actually. We can bring now our stop loss to a small loss actually, guys. Congratulations to each one here. $14. Hope that was not too soon actually, because we have a 3 candle pattern here as well, and not that one gonna test it, but that doesn't make any sense anymore to come here one more time down. If that's coming one more time down, maybe to come here, that's okay, but if that's one is coming one more time down, no, it's actually good that we have it here to protect actually our capital here. So if any questions still, because I didn't look here. Nasdaq, okay, for example. But if you ask me how many times, I would say 9 out of 10 you will get to your target. If you do it the right thing, I sign that actually, you get to. But if you do it with the Microstructure, I was thinking I was starting my session in 10 minutes, doing it early. Okay, that's okay. Then I will stop then sharing, and then you can start sharing, Brian, okay? So everyone stay here. Brian has lots of good things. So a lot of things that I'm teaching here, Brian is doing it, and we never spoke about it actually. But it's actually interesting that we see the same thing actually. See, now it's going up, 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 and probably we hopefully get here, but at least bare minimum would be here. How much would be here actually? 16, but that's not enough. But I think maybe when we get here, maybe it get a little bit hiccups, you know. Kind of back to onto here, we will get some good rate movement. Making money is good, isn't it, guys? Do you like it to make money? I like to make money. Money does not make you happy. Lots of money will make you happy, guys. Tarek knows what I'm talking about. Brian knows what I'm talking about. You know what I say always? $1,000 a day keeps the shitty job away. So That's the way you like it, actually. I love it, actually, guys. I love it. From now on, in live session, we will only use 15 minutes, 5 minutes only in NASDAQ for pullback, actually. Pullback. That's it. No on with the double top, double. No, we don't care, actually. When we see a push up and then we get a pullback, then we look at it. And even if we miss it, you look here. We're pushing up, we get the pullback hit. That one close nearby the wick, get also the rejection. Hey, that's the exhaustion of the pullback. You can get it from here too, actually. See, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You already $500. Brian, what do you say? I say $1,000 keeps a shitty job away, but you say $500 keeps a job away. You don't use the expression shitty. I use the expression shitty. So far, that was from my side, actually, what I can say. When it gets here, actually, could get some pullback here, you know, since we had the breakout here, you see. Get some pullback, comes here again, and retest it and goes up. Or get some hiccups here. We will not go straight up here. It will take maybe some hours, actually, to go here. That was from my side. Thank you. Hopefully see you tomorrow again. Live session, do not forget. Asian session, London session. We go through it actually from Asian to London. And the only thing is 2 hours after London session, we make a break actually, take a break, 5 hours, and we will come 15 minutes before the, thank you, you're welcome, sorry. Before the New York session starts. On Friday, probably I will not be at the opening, but I will come later actually, so 2-3 hours later actually, and then we'll talk. That was from my side, and now it's Brian. Thank you, everyone.